So that was a sample of a commercial script that is very real, just normal, everyday Patricia. Now let's try something that's a little more heartfelt, okay? So this is something, again, where we're hearing her voice. It's Patricia's voice. It's not affected. It's not, way up here or way down here or anything like that. It's still her, but the content of the spot is changing, so her emotional state is going to change, and that's something that's very key. So let's give this a try. Patricia, read over retirement.
Okay.
And let us know when you're ready to go.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll just tell you that, again, there's all different types of spots. And the key is being yourself, but being able to hit these different emotional levels that the spot may call for. So if it's super happy, you want to be real happy. But if it's very somber, a little more serious, like the next spot we're about to do, you want to be able to kind of match that emotional feel and tone. So, are you ready to go?
I am.
All right, great. So, a lot of times you may get direction, and Patricia, I know that this has probably happened to you, but you may get direction right off the bat, but sometimes the director likes to see kind of what do you have in mind? What are you thinking about this spot? It's a very collaborative effort, generally, when you're in the recording studio. And you need to remember that. That's actually, I think, something that's very important. The reason you're there is because he can't do it and I can't do it. Okay? The producer, the engineer, and you're the voice talent. That's why you're there. So it's that team of 3 professionals that are needed to pull this off. So just remember that. You want to have that air of confidence when you're in there, okay? So, Patricia, let's go ahead and give this a go. Do you have any questions or anything?
Okay, I don't think so, not yet.
Okay,
Thank you.
great.
Alrighty, then here we go, whenever you're ready.
When Dad retired, it was tough at first. Mom was gone, and now he wasn't working anymore. His kids, we were all grown up and had families of our own. It was hard for me to see him like that. I mean, he was my dad. I guess he felt sort of lost and empty, and he wasn't the only one. I felt that way too. But then I found Belmont Village, a retirement community that seemed to fill that void in his life and mine.
Okay, very nice first take. Spots like this can be a little tricky because it's not death and despair. I mean, we're obviously talking about a dad who's by himself, but we also want it to have a feel that's good.
Right. It's a new phase of his life, not the end.
Right, exactly. So, and you'll see this a lot especially in commercial stuff. There's a problem, and then there's a solution. The problem is Dad is alone. The solution is Belmont Village. So we really want to also, Patricia, feel that shift.
Okay.
You felt that way too. But then you found Belmont Village, a retirement community, and give us a little pause after life and mine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. It was a very nice take. Not a whole lot of direction. I will say, if you notice on the script, it has his kids, then an ellipses. One of the things that is very important when you're looking over a script is look at the punctuation. Okay. Commas, exclamation points. Now, a lot of times it's in there because grammatically speaking, that's the way it should be, and a good writer knows that. But sometimes they put them in there because they need effect. In this case, I think it's his kids, and then you kind of have that internal realization, well, I'm one of his kids. So it's his kids. We were all grown up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you have that, his kids, and then you realize, wait a minute, I'm talking about myself. So I'm going to take it out of third person and move it into first person. So again, it's for an effect.
Okay.
So let's give it another shot. That was really nice.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
When Dad retired, it was tough at first. Mom was gone, and now he wasn't working anymore. His kids, we were all grown up and had families of our own. It was hard for me to see him like that. I mean, he was my dad. I guess he felt sort of lost and empty, and he wasn't the only one. I felt that way too. But then I found Belmont Village, A retirement community that seemed to fill that void in his life and mine.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. So that's sort of an example, not a sort of, that is an example of some commercial copy. Again, we had just kind of a straightforward spokesperson-y type, just retail type spot. And then we had something that was a little more character-y in the Belmont Village. So well done, Patricia.